Complex has released their list for the top 25 most entertaining sports personalities in 2023. Let me know what you think. Number 25, Kenny Beckham. 24, Kay Adams. 23, Robert Griffin III. 22, Joy Taylor. 21, the Kelsey Brothers. 20, Kendrick Perkins. 19, Nick Wright. 18, Taylor Rooks. 17, Kevin Garnett. 16, Paul Pierce. 15, Ryan Clark. 14, Colin Coward. 13, Draymond Green. 12, Thierry Henry. 11, Skip Bayless. 10, Mina Kimes. 9, Michael Irvin. 8, JJ Redick. 7, Gilbert Arenas. 6, Mason Cameron. 5, Shaquille O'Neal. 4, Pat McAfee. 3, Charles Barkley. 2, Stephen A. Smith. And at number 1 in the hood for Complex's most entertaining sports personalities for 2023, they got the Unc Shannon Sharpe. Let me know your thoughts on the list. I will tell you this list is absolutely all over the place. That was my initial thoughts. We got a couple of reporters mixed in with a lot of commentators, some former journalists on the list. We're just mixing every sports head into this gumbo. I will tell you the 3 to 4 guys that stand out to me. For those who don't know, I used to work at ESPN. I used to work with a few of these people actually on this list. I've told stories about when I was interning, and I used to work with Skip Bayless, and I did breakfast with Stephen A. Smith. So I got the ultimate respect for anybody that's able to make a list like this. I know we mixing a lot of things in the pot, but again, my passion is to be incredible in the field of covering the NBA. That's what I'm going to be great at. So I would hope to make a list like this in the future. The people that I look at their stories as completely inspiring and motivating to me. Number 1, I think Shannon Sharpe is deservedly of that spot, and then I'll tell you why. He has changed the way we look at former athletes. They're not as good as him from the debate side of things, but he is incredible. And his year started with him, obviously, with Skip Bayless on their show that was at least competing with ESPN and First Take in those morning ratings, despite ESPN having live programming the night before, right? Shannon leaves, a move that I still don't really know if Shannon thought through 1,000%, because he didn't have everything lined up with his next play. He ends up going to First Take, which is great, a couple times a week. They're killing it in the ratings. Also, we talk about Shannon Sharpe. What this man is doing with this Nightcap podcast right now, bro, this man is doing 40, 50,000 people on his live streams at midnight, 1 a.m. in the morning. It is unreal right now. That's real pull. That's reach. Speaking of pull and reach, Pat McAfee, in this last calendar year, he made the switch from, I think he was with FanDuel, if I'm not mistaken. He jumps over to ESPN. ESPN already had Pat McAfee on their College Game Day show the previous year, right? They said, look, we're tired of being second fiddle. We tired of Pat McAfee kicking our ass in YouTube numbers. Pat McAfee got every damn body on his show during the day. We freaking ESPN. You know what I love about my former employer? They remembered just who the hell they were. And they went and got the big dogs. They went and got Shannon Sharpe. And they went and brought in Pat McAfee and pretty much bought his entire company over to ESPN. That was a huge play. There's nobody more important in media from the football side of things. Maybe you argue Adam Schefter right under him right now. Just from a show perspective, just noise during the week, than Pat McAfee. Now, again, there's a lot of figureheads on this. Some of these guys I do believe to be overrated. I ain't going to go in detail because I got respect for some of these guys. I want to show love for the guy that's number 25 on the list because he represents me, Kenny Beckham. I think him making the list is a big deal. I come from the world that he comes from. Yes, I was a reporter years ago, just a reporter, but I've taken on the path of YouTube. And when I see things like what he's created over on his multitude of YouTube channels that he's got popping, whether he's talking NBA or playing 2K, I think that is commendable. I have lived that grind. Y'all know that, of creating daily content for years now. It is a hell of a grind. It's rewarding, but it's taxing. And trust me, I've done both. I've worked with some of these people that are on their list. I can tell you, some of these people don't put in a tenth of the work that it would take to be a Kenny Beckham, or even would it take to be a FERRO. I'm telling y'all the truth. I've seen both sides of it. These, some of these figureheads that made this list, they literally walk in, they work for 30 minutes, everything is given to them on papers. I'm not knocking them because some of these are former athletes that paid their dues. I'm just telling y'all how it is. To compare them that work once a week, some of these dudes, to what Kenny Beckham is doing, what Pat McAfee is doing, not even close. not even close. I commend them for making the list. Shout out Shannon Sharpe. Number 1, let me know your thoughts on Complex's top 25 sports figureheads for 2023. FERRO gonna be on that list soon. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing.
Why build theirs when I believe I can build my own?
You've already done it, or I wouldn't be here.
I'm already the only elite sports and music journalist in the game today. My goal is simple, to be the best there's ever been. So, please don't go. Make sure you subscribe and follow the journey. It truly means everything to me. I tell stories. I talk music. I cover sports. I am culture. I am FERRO.